How's it going, everybody? Thanks for checking out Exilestate Comics. I'm Justin, doing a haul for books I picked up on July 19th. All the new books I picked up this week, and actually, it's kind of a combo pickup this week because I actually went back. I regretted not grabbing something that I told myself I was going to grab, so I went back. So we got a couple extra books here. It's a little bit of a bigger haul than normal, just because there were a couple things, like I said, I had to go back and buy, and then it was just like hit me with most of the books I normally pick up from Marvel in 1 week. So that's a long title right there, but that's what it was. Okay, let's jump into what we got going on here. Definitely, everybody, like I said, I really appreciate you checking out the channel. It's so awesome to me just, talking about comics. That's right, talking about comics. And if you want to hear a lot of comic talk, Monday nights over on Comics and Stuff, we have a live show about 8 o'clock Eastern Time. On Tuesday night, Tuesday's ComiConversation starts off at about 8:30. If you want to go back and check out, that's over on JLS Comics. There's a link in the description below. We already did our San Diego Comic-Con Day 1 and Day 2 recap over on his channel, so you can check that out if you want. This Tuesday's show is going to be the recap, I guess, of like Day 3 and 4. So much stuff! So much stuff. Of course, check out Strictly Comics. Always good stuff going over there at Edwin's channel. Boston Chris, Buckshot 33, got new hauls going on. Man, let's just plug everybody. We got ComicFrontline, we got to plug, man. They do great stuff. Always got good content going up over there. Comicbook.com. I'd make a list, man. We talk about 10 minutes. We're just going to plug everything. Comically Flawed. Everybody go subscribe to Comically Flawed if you have not. Let's get that man some subs. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to dig into the books like we normally do. We'll go through the books, and then we'll go through the comments from last week. Holger Peterson, we're going to talk about your comment. That was a hilarious situation. We are going to talk about your comment, Holger. Okay, books. Books. We're just going to go through them all, right? Let me move a spot so I can move my books once I get them out, because there's always too many. We got another comic shop news up here to put them on, so they'll be safe and sound. All right. First off, we're going to go with Ultimates 2, number 10. No, it's number 9. Sorry. Ultimates 2, I'm in the future. Ultimates 2, number 9. Ooh, Celestials. I like when we talk about Celestials. Oh, Galactus. We got our Lifebringer Galactus pack. That's awesome. So, I don't know. The art's kind of picked up a little bit better here. Who's doing the art in this one? Foreman. It's not on that page. It's not on this page. Oh, Marvel. Galactus was at the Eternity Wall. Oh my gosh. Oh, everybody. Okay. Travel Foreman is the artist. This one doesn't really look that bad. The interior art is definitely better than the cover. So, there's a whole bunch of stuff that happens in this issue of Ultimates 2, number 9. I mean, holy junk at the stuff that happens in the back of that book. If you're not reading Ultimates, I don't know if number 9 would be a good place to jump on. Alright, the big book from Marvel, of course. We got Secret Empire number 6. Cool cover here with Vision, Scarlet Witch, and, of course, Thor Odinson. I thought that was a really cool cover anyway. I'm not going to say too much about Secret Empire. You're either reading it, or you're waiting for the trade, or you just don't care. That's how that story goes. Because we know it's going to get everything's just going to be turned back to the way it was. I'm pretty sure. We got Daredevil is over there. So we're talking about Green Arrow, issue 27. To kind of go along with this one, I needed some other Green Arrows, right? So I picked up 26 and 25. I got 25 for $1. This is a $4 issue. I get it for $1. That was awesome. I was super happy about that. And then, 26. So, 26 through, 30 for Green Arrow, I think, is basically him teaming up with Justice League members, right? Kind of re-establishing himself with the Justice League again, or, figuring out what his relationship is with those Justice League characters. Now, of course, the big reason that I jumped back on this one was that Otto Schmidt was supposed to be doing the art. Is he just doing covers? Yeah, he's just doing covers. I thought Otto Schmidt was coming back. Oh, he did 25. Okay, so maybe he's coming back randomly or something like he has been doing. But, like I said, the story kind of the story's going to culminate with, or kind of conclude there with, the meeting of Hal Jordan and Green Arrow. So that will be really cool, kind of a throwback to the Green Arrow and Green Lantern run back in the day, which was always a team up. I don't want to go over this now. All right, we got Amazing Spider-Man, Renew Your Vows. This is also a number 9. So, Venom. Man, this book looks so good. They're just doing a great job with this book, I think. Jerry Conway is kicking it. Stegman. It is my favorite Spider-Man book. I know a lot of people have said the Spectacular Spider-Man that just came out was pretty good, but I haven't read it yet. I keep almost picking it up. I reach for it and then I grab something else. I don't know. But I'm digging that one. And like I said, I think that is the only Spider title I'm getting. I think that's the only Spider-related title that I'm getting. Could be wrong. We got the Wildstorm, issue number 6, cover B, the Jim Lee cover. Because you have to figure out which cover is the Jim Lee cover now. You got to look each week, or each month. Just really... This book, man. This book. There's a lot of blood in this book. Holy jump. There's a lot of blood in this book. Alright, I'm not even going to show you anything, because literally I just flipped through 4 or 5 pages, and every page was bloody. So, we'll just kind of skip over that. But there's a lot of killing. There's a lot of killing in that Wildstorm issue number 6. So, we got Daredevil. Man, I'm just going to pull this up because I keep talking about it. Daredevil, issue 24. Excuse me. Jeez. I could not get this book out of my head, apparently. I really wanted to talk about it. Murdoch loser. Assistant District Attorney Mac Murdoch drops the ball at State Court of Appeals. Oh no. They made Foggy look weird. Alright, I'm trying to show you something. Something? No? I don't know. We'll see what that issue's going to entail. We'll see what's going on. But, we had last issue with Daredevil was in court. So that was cool. Or was it him at all? No. Batman, issue 27. We're still in the war of jokes and riddles. What is this one, part 3? Oh, we're still in the interlude. I thought we were, in it. This is a cool scene. Interrogation mode Batman, where it's first person perspective of your Batman doing the interrogating in that scene, which is actually kind of cool. It's cool they throw things like that in every once in a while. Of course, we got Nightwing issue 25. This is going to be our next part of Blockbuster, which is the storyline. Now, if you saw my review of issue 24, we got left on a massive, massive cliffhanger. So wait, let me see. I'm going to see how it turned out. I'm going to spoil it for myself. Hold on. Beep. 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 I knew it! I knew that would be how it happened. Somehow. Alright, Nightwing 25. Everybody pick that one up. Nightwing's been good. If you like Nightwing, you might as well. And the books just keep coming here, guys. We got Invincible 138. Yes, 138. And we're getting really close to the end now. 6 more issues to go, and it's over. It's over. Invincible's such a solid book, guys. I highly recommend like you going back and reading it. Somebody said it was like a Marvel comic on steroids or something like that. You could say that, but I think they get to play with subject matter and topics in Invincible and the way they go about them in ways that you would never see Marvel tackle certain subjects and things like that. So it's a solid book. It's definitely for mature readers. Like there's some stuff, especially in like that 110 range, where you don't want kids to read that. So good book though. Good book. Definitely pick it up if you can. And it's ending soon, so I would go the trade route, because good luck getting a number 1. Man, I would like to have a number 1 Invincible someday. Someday. Long, long time from now, maybe. Alright, next we got Astonishing XMen number 1. I've heard this story is super good. Blue and Gold have been disappointing. Weapon X was alright. I've enjoyed Cable, but it's only on 2 issues, so it's like, how much can you be invested 2 issues in? So I don't know. We're going to check out Astonishing X-Men. It is written by Charles Soule. I'm digging what he's been doing on Daredevil. I can't remember the name of Daredevil. Jeez. So I believe, though, that this book is going to have a rotating artist. I think Charles Soule is going to stay as the writer, but I think we're going to have rotating artists each week, or each month. Each week. And it's a maxi series, so... Okay, and of course I picked up Thor, the Mighty Thor, issue number 21. And Jane's saying, watch out boys, this is a job for the real Thor. Let the real Thor handle this. Oh, sick. Volstagg Thor. More Thor. That's nuts, man. That's nuts. I'm pumped. I am super pumped to read this. Oh man, he fights like an old Thor villain in here. That's really, really cool. Alright, and then the last thing I picked up was I've been wanting to jump on this just from last issue to this current issue since the artist kind of switched. So I picked up Aquaman, issue 25, right? With Dan Abnett doing the writing, and I can't pronounce your first name because I don't remember how you said it, so I'm just going to go with Stephen. Sejic? I don't remember how he pronounces his name. But you've seen him do a lot of stuff over at Top Cow, and now he's making his jump over to DC. Really good stuff. Now, along with that, the main reason I want to pick this up, I kind of heard the story. The art looks really good in the interior, though. I'll show you some of this one. But I went back and I was able to get the last copy, the last one, of the B cover for Aquaman 26. If they get any more in, I'll definitely get some more in. I need to get one or try to find one for Comically Flawed. He was still looking for one too. So, we will try to do that this week, or this weekend. Okay. Alright, let's go. That was all the books, everybody. I know it was kind of all over the place, but it was a weird week of, I don't know. I guess it evened out with me going back and getting the Green Arrows and the Aquaman. So, but it was, I don't know. Going into it, it felt like a Marvel heavy week, even though, where's my list? I had a list somewhere. Oh, maybe this is it. Yep, this is it. Okay. So originally, I was only getting like 4 DC books and like 6 Marvel books. So, and then, I left off Invincible somehow off the list. I don't know how that happened. What did I not pick up this week? Superman. Just didn't get it. I'll probably end up going back and get it. Alright, let's go through the comments from last week. From last week's haul, first off, we got Iron Galactus. What's going on, Iron Galactus? How's it going, man? Said, great video as always. Currently, I'm trying to see what American Gods is all about. So far, man, go pick up the actual novel. I have it in a box over there. Neil Gaiman's American Gods. When did that come out? Late 90s? Early 2000s? Mid 90s? I don't know. I think I read it in... oh, geez. 01? 02? Something like that. So... The book was pretty good. I haven't tried. I have yet to try the comic or the TV show. I need to, but I like the book. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for your show, and then probably at Strictly Comics auction as well. I heard there's a Thor 337 for sale, and I know you can't resist. Sadly, that was not true. There was no Thor 337 for sale in that auction, but it's okay. I was going to be there anyway, and I actually did pick up, what did I win? I won some Spider-Mans, I won some Daredevils, and I won something else. What was the other thing I won? I don't remember, but I've already paid. They should be shipped, so that'll be an unboxing we get to look forward to soon, is what I won on the auction. All right, next up we got comics and stuff. Jose, what's going on, man? Says, review Action Comics, haha. As always, keep up the good work with your videos. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. Action Comics last week was really good. JLS Comics. Check out your subscriber list, and I will send you a screenshot. Gotta love those comments, man. I still have no idea what that meant, or like what they were even talking about. Like, no clue. No clue. Ian Baldwin, what's going on, Ian? Ian says, hi, Justin. Great haul. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I'm going to jump on Red Hood. I've been waiting for the right story. Do you know why the artist has changed on 7 to Eternity? Cheers, Ian. No, I don't know why the artist changed on 7 to Eternity. Probably find out. I'll find out. You know, with image books, they may do that just to give the artist a break every once in a while. Like, give them, you know, maybe they took a vacation or whatever, so they were just going to, all right, well, then you're taking a week off in June. You can skip the next issue, and we'll throw somebody else in there or something. You know? Like, they can kind of do it like that. So, I wouldn't really read anything into it. We'll see what happens in the next couple issues. More than likely, the artist comes back. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. But I'll find out for you. I really appreciate that. And awesome, man. Red Hood and the Outlaws. Yes, great book. That last issue that just came out, the Life of Bizarro. Man, digging that book. I'll have a review of that up soon. Soon! Like how that trailed off at the end. Soon. It's coming. I actually have all the images I want to use for it. It's just time hasn't let me do it. Alright, next up we got Comically Flawed. What's going on, Adam? How's it going, brother? Says, good stuff, man. Such a good show. I'll send you a screenshot of your subscriber list or something. Thanks. Always got to be careful going into the shop without your list. I know, man. You never know how much extra stuff you'll come out with. For the in-depth review, I guess I say Defenders or Darker Days. Cheers. I'm just going to start reviewing like every book. I think that's the only way to do it, right? We'll just have to review every book we get each week. That would be a lot of reviews. But, I mean, reviews actually don't really take a ton of time. So, that is possible. It is very possible that could happen. Okay. Next up, we have X-Men 25A. What's going on, X-Men 25A? Now that Marvel has given us more information on Generation and Legacy, what are your thoughts on them? Generations are the one-shots. Legacy is where things are going to be returning to normal. So we'll kind of see how it goes. We've gotten some creative teams. Well, I guess most of them. And I don't know. I'm pretty excited for it, I guess. But I don't know if there's going to be a whole bunch of new books that I'm picking up. Or if I'm just going to stay with what's on my pull list, you know? I still feel like there's more Marvel books to actually cut. I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's my answer. I'm like, it's a wait and see. It's a wait and see kind of thing. Especially, I'll go into it no, I won't. I will not go into it like I did with Rebirth, where I just I'm gonna buy everything. And we're not doing that with Marvel because that'll cost a bazillion dollars. Because they're not coming down at $2.99 price point for any of those books. All those books, those first issues or the actual renumbering first issues, all will be $5. It's ridiculous. So we'll see. I'm probably just gonna stay with the books that I'm currently getting. I don't know. We might do a show soon. and go down that list of what books are actually coming out in the creative teams and stuff. So as it gets closer, I think we should do that. And that way we can kind of go over whether or not we're willing to take a chance on a certain book or not. All right. Thanks a lot, X-Man 25A. Next up, we got the comic book villain. What's going on, villain? How's it going, man? It says, nice haul there, Justin, as always, my brother. Thanks. Well, this week I picked up 43 books. With only 5 titles, either being double copies or A, B, or even C covers that I picked up. Dude, 43 comics. Good Lord, that's a lot. How in the world? Man. Dude, villain, you gotta explain this to me, man. How can you block out enough time to read 43 comic books? That's awesome. That'd be a lot. I'm like killing myself getting through like 10, 12. When I was getting 18, I was not. When I was pulling like close to 20 books a week, I was not anywhere close to being caught up on what I was reading. I was just getting further and further and further behind each week. It was ridiculous. So it's awesome that you're able to pick those up. I know some are doubles and stuff, but still, 43 with all those doubles and stuff. So you still get like 35 titles this week, 30 to 35. That's a ton of books to read, man. That's awesome. You're able to do that. I wish I could. Let's see. It says, well, the books I'm looking forward to reading this week are Dark Days, the casting #1. Yep. Winona Earp, season 0, #1. I've heard good thing. I got a buddy of mine who really liked the TV show and stuff. The Howling #1, Smoketown #3. I don't know either of those. Action Comics 983. Yeah. Detective 960. Yeah. Hulk 8. Killer Be Killed #10. And Spider-Man 2 #1. Spider-Men 2 #1. Well, Justin, my friend, until next week. Keep up the good work later. It's the comic book villain. What's up, villain, man? I appreciate that. You posting there. Everybody check out Villain's channel. The comic book villain. All right, next up, the last comment we have this week comes from all the way from Germany. We got Holger Peterson. Dude, it sent your comment to spam for some weird reason. Like, you don't have any links in it or anything. I have no clue why that happened. But don't worry, I approved it. It shows up on the video now. But that was super weird of why that would have ever gone to the spam. Like, possible spam, likely spam. Well, no, it's not. It's Holger Peterson. All right. Let's see. Holger says, hello, Justin. What's up, Holger? As always, your haul video was awesome. Thanks, brother. I really appreciate that. My highlights from last week's comics were Batgirl and the Birds of Prey #12. How's that book going, man? I have not read that book. That's a Batgirl and Birds of Prey. I think I picked up issue 1, but other than that, I've stayed away from those titles in Rebirth. So glad you're digging them. Dark Days, the casting #1, of course. Deadpool 33. Red Hood and the Outlaws #12. Old Man Logan 26. Also, I have read Captain America Reborn 1-6 by Ed Brubaker. From 2009. Had surprisingly many similarities with Secret Empire. Isn't that crazy? Holger Peterson. See, Holger, and I think this is everybody, is if you read comics long enough, it's like everything else. It all just kind of circles around. Or you get hints of old stories in the new stories. You know what I'm saying? Very, very cool stuff. I'm glad you're digging that book. It's awesome, man. Yeah, okay, that's it, everybody. That's going to be our question for the week here, for the comments for next week. If you're still sticking around for question time, here we go. Holger just went back and read a series from 2009. What series are you currently working on from Not Right Now? So we're going to go a few years back or older. What are you digging? What are you reading? Like me, I've been reading these old, I won't say old, pretty old, Uncanny X-Men that I've been picking up. Just because, like, I'll get I'll be picking up a ton of them and then go back and be like, oh, awesome, I picked up a whole storyline. I can read it now, So I've done that with several of those. So I guess that would be kind of what I'm reading as far as back issues. So what is your back issue reading, or what are you currently reading back issue-wise? Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, everybody, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Go ahead and like, subscribe, do that kind of fun stuff. And like I said, leave a comment, because I'll go over it next week in next week's haul. So, alright, I'm gone. Sunday morning comics. I did not mention that earlier. End of the video. Nobody's going to see this. Sunday morning comics. Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check it out. 10:30, somewhere in there. Hey.